Hello everyone, I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Yep. Last we left off, we started the DLC, the Frozen Wilds. Yep. Well, before that we talked to Ross's grave, then we got the Ancient Armory, finish up that little side quest, and got the Shield Weaver's armor outfit, which I have on right now. It's basically, well, in the original release, it was the ultimate armor at the end of the game. Pretty much, you got. Um, you can't mod it, so there's no way to change any of its damage negations or resistances or anything like that. But it does come with the special effect of having a rechargeable shield. Yeah, in the top left, you see my health bar is blue. That represents the shield. So after a certain point, it will recharge to max. Effectively, I think it doubles your health effectively. But yeah, again, the downside is that you can't modify it anyway. So you can't add any damage resistance or elemental resistance or stealth or anything like that. So that's usually why I don't really care for it. But I decided we'll give it a try. So we'll have it on for a little bit. And then after that, we came to the Frozen Wilds, made our way through the cut. Yeah, I think it was just north of the Grave Horde. Yeah, it added this whole section here. Just basically made our way through, encountered the first new machine of the DLC, a Scorcher, as it's called. It seems like it was based on the Saber, or the Sawtooth machine type. 4 legs. It had like fire attacks and all that stuff, but I don't know. We dispatched it without too much trouble. Yeah, excuse me. Yep, and then we continued way up to the first settlement in the cut. I think it's called Song's Edge. Yep. There we witnessed a cutscene of the Bernuke like a burial ritual kind of thing. And then we talked to an Osram trader. And then after that, we picked up a side quest, waterlogged, talked to some more people, checked out the merchants. Sorry. This merchant doesn't have anything new. It's basically the same as you would find in the Karja lands. But this one is new. This one is DLC stuff. He's got better tiered armor and some better weapons. But it requires a resource that we don't quite have enough of. I think it's called the blue gleam crystals or something like that. Yeah, so we need to get more of that before we start buying from him. And this is a specialty merchant. We have to find little pigments throughout the world to give to her, and she'll give us like little reward boxes. Hopefully they're not as bad as they were in the base game. Yeah, I guess the base games, the metal flowers and that stuff, those little reward boxes were crap. Yeah, they were just like little, I don't know. I wish there was more to it, but hopefully this time around it'd be better. But I guess we'll find out. Yep. And that was it. I think we started the main quest of the DLC. A whole bunch of errands. These were base game. Oh yeah, maps for the collectible maps. Yeah, so we have to hunt down the new animals in the region: the goats, the badgers, get their skins and their bones. Yep. And choose to craft a spear. Oh, and we also picked up this little side quest I think this will allow us to modify our spear. But that's way up north. It's like way up here. So it's going to be a little while before we actually do it. And that was it. Yeah. All we did. Made our way to the DLC, did some talking, watched the cutscene, picked up some quests. And then between episodes I didn't do anything, so all our stuff's the same. I should probably craft some more arrows. And I should craft 2 of these. Okay. And then for today, we're going to start our exploration of the cut.
I'm sure.
Yep. First exploration in earnest. The game plan is to grab the tall neck gear, hopefully to reveal the whole map. The area is not that big. I mean, it's about the size of this little section here on the map. So hopefully the DLC doesn't take too long, because I rather want to finish up the game. But again, I haven't done the DLC, so all this is new. So I'm probably going to take my time exploring. So, but first order of business, the tall neck. And then after that, we'll go from there. The current plan is tall neck, do the side quest here, and then maybe start this one. This is the main DLC quest. But so for sure, tall neck, waterlogged, and then we'll go from there. Probably find the cauldron if we can do it.
Wish I could steal a moment like this every day.
Yeah.
There's never
And that's the game plan. Just explore around. All right. Let's get to it, I guess. All right. First order of business. Let's tag the tall neck so I don't lose it. Yeah, it's not that far, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad.
If I got my hands on Derval, there wouldn't be anything left of him for the Oseram to take.
Also got some glint hawks.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
He didn't. All right. Is that it right there on the side of the mountain? Okay. He's destroyed, huh? All right, that's interesting.
A tall neck? What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last.
Yes, they are. Man. The fallen Tallneck lies frozen into the cliffside. If Aloy could repair the great machine, it might be possible to retrieve the data from its head. Okay.
Encased in ice. It fell a long time ago. But the scavengers have just gotten started.
Alright, so are you? Demonic Scrapper. Again, more powerful versions. Glinthawk. Okay. Alright. Can we still one-shot you for the stealth strike? Let's find out. Okay, yes we can. Good. There's a goat. Oh. Bit tougher. Over here, Mr. Scrapper. Come on. Over here. Come on. I know you want to. I'm just gonna treat these demonic enemies as corrupted enemies, because I think they're about the same strength, I believe. Ooh, cool. Fallen Baruch.
Anything my focus could reveal.
Go. Oh, nice. Alright, let's say we just fight it out.
Low and quiet does it.
Alright, so if somehow I destroyed his little... Somehow I destroyed his little frost without taking off the protective cover. Nice.
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes.
Getting my controls all mixed up. Alright.
Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head.
Automatic assembly. Oh, it's not even here. Okay. Ah. Okay. A bit more involved, but... Alright. Okay. Alright, so we'll go after them first. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. As the sun rises on another day. So there's a bunch of scrappers here about.
Lights out. Gotta finish shooting one.
There you go.
Heart seems intact. Tall necks are built tough.
Yes, they are. Under loot, go to the next site. Alright. This was a bit more involved than I thought. Yeah, 'cause up till now we just had to, find a way to jump on them, but... Right. This will probably take us above them. Watchers, cool. No. Whoa. Hello. A scorcher. Tear. Cool. It's a bolt of frost. Let's see how much a stealth strike does. Alright, not a lot.
That one held.
You're gonna be a medium machine, aren't you? Yeah. Cool. Okay, yeah, that was a ranged little thing. Cool. You gonna explode? No. Likes to throw out that projectile. Alright. You hold still. Yeah, okay, that explosion's much bigger than I thought. Alright.
One of the tall next parts. It's heavy.
Sure, nice. Oh, oh. Alright, just get those back. Alright. I didn't realize we could actually pick this up. If I knew we could pick this up, I would have done it. Okay, so it lays out little mines. Ah, blue gleam. We got one, okay. It's like blue gleam is kind of like a little growth.
If they're heading back.
I want to take this with me. I want to try it out. It's probably not the best idea, but I just want to try. So I didn't realize we could take this and use it against the Scorcher. So I'll keep that in mind. Open up by taking its little mine launcher off. And then... It's more of a... I don't know, it's... little hit or miss. I don't know. It's probably better on bigger enemies instead of small watchers, but
Gotcha!
can't find you. Come on, come on, come on. And we're good. Where are you going? Thank you. And then you should have the item I need. Yep.
This tonic part's still in one piece.
Cool. So we have everything we need, so we just gotta go back. Cool. Alright. Not too bad. At least they kept them in the same general area. So that's nice.
Easy, easy.
Alright, so you load components.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was.
Ow. And last but not least is this.
Okay, if I'm right, I just need to get the power flowing through it again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching.
We're watching.
Jolt should wake you up. Easy now. Easy. Ugh. Ugh. Right, it's never easy. No good. It's not gonna even notice me attacking it.
Alright, so this is probably the jump off point right here.
I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
So how big is your circle though? Let's do better bet's probably to go over here. Crap, we missed it. I guess we have to wait for it to come back, huh?
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
Yes, we can, but you know, it ran past, so we're just gonna have to sit and wait. I'm just gonna sit and wait for it to come back. Alright, it's probably the part of the video where I either speed it up or just cut to the action. Yeah, that's my Glintalk. Still overrode over there. I don't know, maybe we could help him. Here he comes.
Calm, calm.
Warbow. Alright, come on, Mr. Tallneck. Let's get this over with. Thank you. Come on. I had to wait for you to do a whole lap, so hopefully you got extra detailed data.
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
All right.
Good. Got the data.
Tallneck done. Thank you, sir. Sorry I woke you up from your nap, but I needed the data. Server log US West 10. Yep. Formations, object, yeah. Alright. It's a bunch of stuff. Got another skill point, but we need another one for these. I think we picked up the goat bone, which I think will allow us to grab one of the maps at least. Errand. Yeah, allow us to find the pigment map. Still need the badgers. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Map revealed. I wonder what those are. Probably shaman locations. Yep. This is the village where the Osram merchant said his daughter was at. That looks like a part of the quest. So, it's like pigments were probably going to be up in here. And there's another specialty merchant. Got a bandit camp. A hunting grounds. There's the ancient. A secret shared. This is probably part of the main quest as well. There's a dam. So no cauldron on the map. That is interesting. Oh, this road leads back here for some reason. Okay. That leads back up there as well. Okay. We got some interesting things. I'm surprised the cauldron isn't on the map unless it's like over here, but Unless we probably go to it during one of the quests, but I don't know. So for now, we'll probably just explore. All right, so no, we'll do this quest. So we'll tag this campsite and we'll do this and then we'll head north. Well, to be honest, I am tempted to just follow the main quest and go from there. I guess the area's not that big. I'm guessing the main quest line for the DLC will take us to most places on the map. So, okay. So let's go campsites and then to the side quest. Cool. Level 54 reached. All right. Yeah, those little icon on the compass, that's probably indicates like a shaman place or something. I don't know, or a place of meditation or whatever. Let's just head north. Go away, scrappers. Owl. Interesting. So now we just need to find badger bone and badger skin. We should get all the maps. So let's hopefully we can find some of them.
Here we go again.
Oh, we won't. We'll do a quick save and we're going to cross the river to take on this little waterlogged. Squirrel. Now what I need is badgers. Okay. Oh, data log. Return to Singapore. Okay, a pretty lengthy one. As the water recedes, the people return. So, all right. So, if you want to read it, just pause it here. I will scroll down here in a moment, and I'll see you when you get back. Okay, basically like a recovery from the global stuff that Elizabeth led with one of her initiatives from one of her, I think, companies. I don't know. But yeah. Okay. Yep. great. Snap maws.
I think I'm in the clear.
So campfires discovered. Let's grab this quick save here, and then we'll take on those snap maws. Oh. Trader. Blue gleam trader, probably. Yep. Still need a ton of blue gleam. Yeah, I picked this one up last episode. Slowly recovers health over time, so that could be useful. Yeah. Yeah, these bows are going to be interesting. Yeah, because the keep the bowstring drawn on the specialized sharp shot bow to charge up more powerful shots. Yeah. So basically, the longer you hold it, you get to a point where it's going to do extra damage. So definitely worth it. All right.
This must be the ruin Aloy was talking about. Deeped in. Flooded too, like she said. Snap moss. Probably came from somewhere upriver. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough.
Well, I have a feeling we're going to need to take out the snap maws, but for right now, let's just follow the river up north. Or follow it upstream. Probably take us to the dam. I don't need goat. I need badgers.
Got one.
Yes, we did.
There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
That's what we call a dam. Those two badgers. Two badgers. Nothing from either one. It would be nice if one gave the bone, the other one gave a fur, but nope. Oh well. Oh well, just gotta keep at it. Alright, so it probably wants to go inside. Yeah. Trout. Okay. Find an entrance. Probably right over here.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Enter the Great Catch.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the den? Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing?
Alright, let's read the log. Or listen to it.
Alright, so okay, like how do we want to start this farewell thingy? We might be the last actual people to ever see this place. Yeah. Hence, you know, so.
Okay, so this text, okay, there's text to it. So, if you want to read it, just pause it here. I will scroll down here in a moment, and I'll see you when you get back. Okay. Yeah, I think it comments on, yeah, the last paragraph here. Old practice amp and guitar behind her. Shell, she said, girls, so what are we looking at schematics for this place? I found the perfect practice space. The acoustics in this place. Yep. Which is what our Bernuke friend who gave us the quest was like, yeah, that place was awesome. Alright. Change system offline, intake malfunction.
I should be able to shut this place down from here. Someone made a mess of this. If I had the right parts, I'll bet I could get it working again.
We need a,
Another holographic interface. Must be some kind of code. Maybe lock positions. Helpful.
there you go. We need a power breaker.
Piece is missing. Not getting in here without it. Hard to see anything, but this room looks like it's packed with old stuff. Might be something useful.
Through the door.
Someone's been through here. Not that long ago either.
I've become trapped somehow! I'll buy the forge. I'm pleased to hear another person stomping about in here. This blasted door is stuck! Is it? Oh!
Are you alright?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. My forge gone cold. But nope. Nope. Not old Gildan.
You're... welcome? Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood a little. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mum brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, and seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long. Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Probably a mirror.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got two hands. I've got two hands. Perfect! My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gildan. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
All right.
Rough waters. No way I'd be able to
Up
swim.
ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
There's a reason why I'm up here. Why am I up here?
You know, I thought I saw some kind of tunnel up there. Might provide a mean... You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the claim. A stone ruin, cloud tall and lake wide. I spent 13 levels on that monstrosity, but no walls. Just straight stone columns bearing the weight of the level above. Filled out with row upon row of those enormous rusted-out old-world carts. You know the ones with the 4 wheels? Drive straight through 100 of them. The only things I've ever seen inside is birds. I don't suppose
Ew.
that's what
A
they
tub of stagnant water. Charming.
Where would the old ones want to cart around families? Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are. Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
All right,
One gate
frames.
down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate.
All right, frames. Thank you for dipping there for a second.
A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further. I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us. Now, how are we gonna get up there?
Looks like I could jump across on that rickety rusting platform. Might find a way up.
Nice jump! Nice! What am I saying? That was stupendous! Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
Oh, another audio log.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4! Caught sellouts and runaway cowards! We see you! Cut it! I forgot the words. Dude. Shells, we started off so strong and then it all just imploded. Well, that's sort of my MO. No heavy stuff. Switching gears. Band-aid! We need one.
All right. And here's the text part of it. Again, if you want to read it, just pause it here, and I will scroll down here in a moment, and I'll see you when you get back. Concrete beach party. Sheesh. Yeah, the adjusting of the Damley being replaced by
You're close, girl. Just spring across the gap.
by the Pharaoh servitors, or the Pharaoh robots, basically.
Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now, we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
If it's set up the same way on this side, I should look for an access tunnel.
I mean, like right here? Oh. I don't know if this is the right way to go, but there was a sun tunnel here, so I'm like, maybe something has here. A secret of sorts? No, it's most likely the way forward, yeah. Or maybe another way around? Oh yeah, another way around, because there was a blockade. Okay. Never mind. Ooh. That doesn't go very far down, does it? Nope. Cool.
Definitely awake now. Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan.
I need to get up higher. Could climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much what I do now.
Alright, so. Yeah, the path isn't so obvious as it has been.
I can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher, get above it.
Alright. And a convenient rappel down.
Ah! The drop's too far, girl! Oh! Controlled falling. Very clever.
Going down.
Mm-hmm.
Almost low enough to jump.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question.
Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
Alright, let's see. It's a demonic snap maul, so I can't override it. But we know how to fight snap mauls.
Forge, forgive me. What if that snap maw swallowed that ring we're after? Just gobbled it right up.
We'll find out after I've killed it.
Just run away. Where are you going?
Dead? Tell me when it's dead, would you?
It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't look.
Yep, there it is.
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
Ha ha! That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils.
Alright, first things first.
Ooh, what's in here? More old world treasures, perhaps? This place is full of surprises. Should we have a look?
Didn't you want to get into the storage room?
I do. Fervently. But, well, I got time to poke my nose in if you do.
Alright.
Okay, Shells, we're not focusing on that right now. We're recording, okay? We're not even in the band meeting. Sort of counts as practice, right? Merch. We need merch. Stickers! You're not a real band until someone vandalizes government property with your sticker.
Colleagues, I have been asked to remind you that conversations determined to be irrelevant to servitor training are discouraged.
What were you saying about vandalizing government property?
Alright. Yes, you're not a real band unless you have stickers. Okay, not too long, but if you want to read it, just pause it here. I will scroll it down here in a moment, and I'll see you when you get back. They're messing with the AI servitors. I love it. Sticking sticky notes all over it. Like, is this important to training? Be like, yes, it's very important.
Those drainage pipes lead into another room. I wonder what's in there.
I mean, we could try and find out, but it's probably a bad idea. Oh, can't go down for some reason. Alright, can't go down. Alright, maybe not. I think we have to actually drain the water from the control panel first. It's worth a try. Alright.
We drained enough water for what we need to do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam. Pipes, valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here.
Yes, let's do that, because I want to see where that other room goes.
My focus could find something I've missed.
I know it can.
All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry, I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
Alright. Does this have anything? Valves 101. Alright, not very long. More unusual. That one baked chrome bolt was dumped up again. Acquiring entry into utility to never told them every night the pipe network decouples so that the reserves can refill, and every morning it has to be reset manually. Just turn the valve thingy so that the water flows directly to the pump. The rest of the servers seem to get it, but this guy won't stop bugging out. But this is okay. Okay. You're broken, so we have to change you.
That's not quite right.
You got a competent mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan.
Looks like I'm on the right track.
This job demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it? I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness.
And this should do it.
There, that should do it. We should head back. See if that took care of the rest of the water.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
The door's open. Guess it had sealed because of the flooding. This must go down to the lower level.
And down here should be rewards. What did we get?
Ugh, it stinks down here.
You smell that? Ugh, smells like a forge side morning in Acclaim.
Compensatory damages.
See? Check this out. We could just bang on this pipe, you know? Could we sample that or? Totally. Like, what about after the... Oh, sorry. Just a sec. Laura? I need to take a break. Laura? Hey! Laura!
Uh-oh. Something must have happened. Dear nobody, I feel embarrassed now thinking about following Laura out of the pump station like a kicked puppy. So center. Yeah. Huh. Alright, yeah. Well, if you want to read it, just pause it here. And I will scroll down here in a moment, and I'll see when you get back. No, that's friendship right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's like metallurgic. I'm trying to think who that was. I think it might have been like a Ted Faro company, maybe involved with the Faros corporate, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, corporate America buying out people's houses right from under them. It's like, okay, goodbye. Give them a few $100 for their inconvenience. Sad. Drummer's weapon coil.
Looks like that's everything. I should head back up with Gildan.
Gildan's right here. And that was... What's that? Ooh, hello. Drummer's weapon coil. That might be like a unique upgrade from the mission. Well, that's gonna be really good, especially on a warbow. All right. It might be related to the like little text logs and the two girls and their band.
So, as we circle back around to the matter of the supply room.
Yep. So I guess doing these side missions might give us, very like unique modifications that are really powerful. That would be awesome. Gives you a nice incentive to do the side missions.
Would you look at that? Ha! You've drained this place completely. Could be that this old ruin is hiding a few more secrets down below. Of course, that storage room still awaits our perusal. I can't wait. Almost there.
Chill out, man.
Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand. Just like Mom and I used to.
Yeah, he's really wants to get to that door. Slow down, man, otherwise you're gonna trip and fall. Last thing you want is to get an infection in here from all the rust. All right. Now we want left, up,
what?
down, up, right.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl?
I think it's right up. Up, right. Cool.
I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that.
All right. Audio log. Farewell tour.
I mean, this is it. We get to play together, what, maybe 2 more times? Nah, shells. Farewell tour!
Where is it?
Reunion tour.
Where did
like
it go?
6 months. Bands do it all the time. For our adoring fans. It's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelley. We could practice in holospace. People always say that.
Looks like they eventually had to leave after training the servitors. Yeah. So, if you want to read it, just pause it here. I will scroll down here in a moment, and I'll see you all when you get back. Aww. Yep, and they both drove to a cliff, and they looked at each other and say, "I love you, Thelma," and the other one said, "I love you, Luis," and they just drove off the cliff. Yep. But, all right.
Okay, let's fix the panel and shut this place down. Gilden? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I was... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Gilden. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
Oh, Gilden, you seem really sad about not finding the hand mirror.
Can't carry more.
All right.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gilden.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? Whew, you're braver than me. But there was no question of that.
Alright. Just want to check out if there's anything else here in the dam before we go back out. Okay, so that was all the stuff we did. Cool. Alright. Let's go back to the overflow basin. I don't think we can fast travel from here, so we have to actually exit this way. Alright. Exit Grey Catch.
Water's lower. And going by that sound, I think Aloy's already at the din.
Alright. Yeah, I can already hear her jumping on the pipes. Ooh, what's that? Animal figurine number 2. Huh? Oh. Depicts a life. Predatory animal inscribed 2 of 7. A commemorative set. 2042. Montana Recreations. Trade at Hollow Hall for valuable rewards. Another collectible set. Okay. They're probably at major locations. So like... So probably one here, there's probably one in this little building, there's probably some over here. Probably in here, up here. Okay. Okay. So another thing we got to keep our eye out for. Again, they're probably in major, you know, old one location, old one ruins.
They're angry.
Yeah. They're just trying to run through. They should run. They shouldn't come and attack. At least I say that, but... Alright.
Sounds getting louder.
Quick save.
She wasn't kidding about the sound.
Yeah, but there are a bunch of snap malls down there. Okay, I guess we have to fight some more.
It's off!
Oops. hit the thing. Don't care. Thank you. There's got another, what, 3 more to go, and then we'll go down there. There we go. Oh no. That's the last thing I wanted. Alright, this got a bit trickier. Wait, let me put on this. No, not this. This. Gears got knocked off. Ow. Alright. There you go. Can't see. Yeah, sit down. You sit still.
It's gotta give. Yeah, I rolled right into it. Alright. Far more trouble than it was worth, but I gotta remember there's my rope caster is always on, so I gotta
get into a sticky situation like that. Ropecaster.
Must be the entrance to this den.
Alright. Should we try that again? Shall we head down? Another audio log. Final performance.
Live from the illustrious Overflow Basin Studios, it's Concrete Beach Party! A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4! Port sellouts and runaway cowards, we've seen your type before. You remove us from the premises, but it's us who's showing you the door. You make the world so hard to live in, then act like we should crave a spot. But if we're not good enough for your world, we think your world can rock. Trapped in a circuit of hell, we still know our worth. Eating bones don't sell. We're the last girls on earth. Big dudes who draw big paychecks. We're all real impressed. You sing your robo-skeptic concrete beat until there's no one left. You cheapen. You're such rock stars. We think it's super cool. When you replace us, and then you act like we should be making you. Trapped in summer hell. We still know our worth. Beat it, bones don't sell. We're the last girls on earth.
All right. Wasn't expecting a short song there. Um, missing a data point, but yep. And a little bit of text at the end. A Concrete Beach, recorded by the Overflow Basin Studios. Yep. Vox. Yep. Electronic percussion, courtesy of the magical power of automation. Loss of livelihood, also courtesy of magical power of automation. All right. All right. Cool. Oh, that's probably the last of their little data log. Yeah. Last girls on Earth. Oh, nope, something else. All right, so a little bit to it. If you want to read it, just pause it here. I will scroll it down here in a moment, and I'll see when you get back. Yep. Yeah, we're family. We didn't inherit each other or settle on each other. We chose each other. Yep. That's one way to put it. All right. I have a feeling I missed a data pad somewhere. All right.
You look happy to be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, No one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude.
Yes, we got 3 blue gleams out of it. Nice. Oops. Forgot to turn that off, but oh well. Alright. That was a bit more involved than I thought. Yeah, I'm probably missing a text log somewhere from the last girls on Earth. Yeah, it's probably back in the dam. Alright. You know what? And with that, we are going to... Actually, I want to make our way up to this settlement. Well, I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll just go back to this campfire and go from there. Yeah.
The Sun King's grown too soft. Too
All
much
right.
Asaram influenced the palace.
Do a quick save
She didn't
and...
even hesitate. She stood between the assassin and our Sun King.
And with that, I am going to call an episode.
Had an egg for breakfast.
Finally started our exploration of the cut in the frozen wilds. Yeah, didn't really get very far.
We lost another caravan.
We did do the tall neck, which was a bit more involved than I anticipated. I figured it would just be, APRB patrolling. We just have to hop on it like the base game, but nope. This one was a bit more involved. We had to gather its parts from scavengers, put it back together, and then hop on it once it woke up. So, not too bad. It did reveal the whole map of the region. Well, most of it. This is still clouded, but I have a feeling this is part of the main DLC quest up in here. Actually, where am I facing?
Tell him I quit.
All right, that's east. Trying to figure out where that mountain thing is. It's over there. Which could be. Who knows? Anyway. Yep. There he is. Mr. Tallneck. Yep.
Had an egg for breakfast.
We freed him, repaired him, freed him, got on top of him, revealed the map.
We are paying for Sun King Jiran's sins.
Yep. And then after that, we made our way to the first side quest we picked up, which was to check out a flooded basin, which led us up to the dam.
Safe to relax here.
Yeah, I think it's called Grey Watch. Yeah. Oh, Grey Catch. Okay. This dam area here, where we fixed it, allowed it to drain the water, or at least divert the water back to where it was supposed to go. In the process, we've met Gillid or Gillund or how you want to pronounce it. Yeah, he was trying to get into a room that had what he thought was a mirror. Reminds him of the one his mother had and all that. So he's the one who broke the dam. So with his help, we fixed it. A bunch of text logs, audio logs. I'm guessing a unique modification, I want to say. Yeah, it's very good for the warbow because it has plus the freeze, plus the shock, and plus the corruption. So once we get the new warbow from the DLC, we'll definitely slap that on there. But okay, with Gillen's help, we fixed the dam, opened the storeroom. Yeah, and then we went back to the, was it Deep Den? Yeah, Deep Den. Yeah, cleared out some snap maws. Got a little complicated there, especially when we accidentally fell down. But we pulled through. Met with the Lilani, I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah. Ended the quest, and she rewarded us with 3 blue gleam, which is like the currency for the DLC. Yeah, all the DLC weapons and armor require blue gleam to get. So we're currently sitting on 8, and I think we need 12, I think, to get at least the first one. But the first armor, first weapon, one of those. So we have a little bit more to go. But yeah, and that was it. Just the tall neck, the side mission, and that was it. Yep. And for next episode, we'll probably start this quest here, the start of the main DLC quest. So I have a feeling this is going to take us around most of the map. Otherwise, I would probably take this eastward trail up to the settlement here. So right now it's either this or make our way this way. I haven't quite decided yet. Or I might swing down this way and see what's down here. There is some looks like ruined buildings down here. Yeah. So maybe check out what's up here. But I don't know what's going to happen, so who knows? Who knows? But either way, I hope to explore the entire region eventually, but until then, it's an episode. And I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Lucky that the Nora was there to protect